This is Gene Keys, Skyserve, Texas News. 16 Texans are charged in a $60 million Medicare fraud scheme, CBSDFW.com contributed to this report. The indictment alleged that over a 4-year period, the company, Novus Health Services, billed Medicare and Medicaid $60 million for fraudulent hospice services. The defendants are accused of submitting false claims for hospice services, false claims for continuous care hospice services, and most astonishingly, recruiting doctors and healthcare facilities for patient information in return for cash. The defendants would allegedly decide whether to place, keep, or discharge a patient from hospice depending on how it would affect Novus's ability to bill Medicare. The U.S. Supreme Court refuses appeals from 2 on Texas death row. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report. The U.S. Supreme Court refused Monday to review appeals in 2 Texas death row cases, including one where a man pleaded guilty to a triple slaying in South Texas. The High Court's ruling moved 2 inmates closer to execution. LaJames Norman, 31, condemned for the 2005 shooting death of 3 people during a botched robbery at a home in Edna, about 100 miles southeast of Houston. And Bill Douglas Gates, 67, condemned for strangling a Houston woman in 1999. Neither has a set execution date. It's called the wrongful birth bill, and it prohibits parents from suing doctors after their child is born with severe disabilities. The bill is now in the full Texas Senate. Fox4News.com contributed to this report from Austin. The Chamber's State Affairs Committee approved the measure this week after hearing emotional testimony from both supporters and opponents. In 1975, the Texas Supreme Court ruled that parents were entitled to damages covering the extra cost of raising a child with disabilities after doctors failed to fully inform them about problems with the pregnancy. Anti-abortion advocates applaud the bill. Its sponsor, Republican Senator Brandon Creighton of Conroe, said patients could still sue for negligence but couldn't hold doctors liable for delivering disabled children. Opponents warned of dire unintended consequences. Opponents say if the doctors oppose abortion, Creighton's bill lets physicians get away with not properly warning a parent of the risk of conceiving or giving birth to a child with a serious medical problem. Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service. This is Gene Keys, Skyserve, Texas News.